If a bill were before the Senate to abolish solitary confinement in federal prisons, what exceptions, if any, would you recommend that we include in that bill? Can we start down here?
Senator GAO would not make any recommendations until we've had an opportunity to review the bill.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Senator. At this time, I don't have an answer for you.
Okay. Sir?
I would recommend that you follow what the Texas Commission on Jail Standards has done and follow the lead of Brandon Wood and the outstanding leadership that the state of Texas has taken.
What exceptions did they recommend?
There are some exceptions within there for minor infractions. There is a list of things that you cannot put people in solitary confinement for. I don't have a comprehensive list of it right now, but I'd be more than happy to obtain that for you. So we have over 600 points of compliance at local jails in the state of Texas that we must keep up. And so we work to ensure that we comply with all of those. And separation cells are one of the many things that we deal with. So, but I think if the federal government wishes to look at what the state of Texas has done, I think it would be beneficial.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Hot News Today. Today, we're diving into a tense moment on Capitol Hill as Senator John Kennedy questions witnesses during a Senate hearing. The topic, solitary confinement in federal prisons. Kennedy came in sharp, direct, and looking for answers. What he got instead raises more questions than answers. Let's break down what happened and why it matters.
Doctor?
Senator, I am here to talk about the health effects more so than the exceptions, but I would say that I would recommend looking to the alternatives to solitary confinement that already exist in multiple cities and states and potentially understand what exceptions they use to help inform your policy changes.
I must have asked a dumb question because I didn't get any answers. Let me try it another way. Are there any instances in the real world that we live in that in your judgment, solitary confinement is appropriate? Doctor, we'll start with you this time.
Senator, your question builds off of what Chair Durbin had actually said earlier about who might need solitary confinement. I think for me as a health professional, what I find problematic is the current definition and use of solitary confinement.
The setup. Kennedy comes in late. No surprise, he was at another committee. He jumps in fast, wasting no time. He asks all four witnesses a simple question. Experts in criminal justice, mental health, and corrections had no ready answer. Boyd, Peeler, and Davis gave vague, deflective, or empty answers. Kennedy's frustration is visible. He's got 5 minutes, and they're burning it. Not satisfied, Kennedy shifts gears. Dr. Goodwin finally gives a straight response. She says flat out, boom, direct, no fluff. Kennedy thanks her for being straightforward. Next up, Sheriff Davis. He's got receipts. He lists Texas jail standards, interfering with a head count, attempted escape, possession of a weapon, attacking staff or inmates, destroying security equipment. He talks about using separation cells to prevent gang violence. Kennedy jumps in. Davis admits yes, but in Texas they don't use that term. Prisoners still get sunlight, exercise, phone calls.
22 hours a day.
Doctor, I appreciate that, but
I don't think that there are...
Can you answer my question?
Yes. Yes, sir. I don't think that there are uses of solitary confinement in its current iteration of 22 hours a day for anyone.
Okay.
I think that certain people need to be separated.
Thank you for being straightforward.
Yes, you're welcome.
I appreciate finally getting an answer. It's Sheriff, right?
Yes, sir.
Sheriff, are there any circumstances in your experience when solitary confinement is appropriate?
Yes, sir. I'll give you a list of some of the ones that are listed in the Texas Jail Commission. Interfering with a head count, which we are required to do twice a day. Attempted escape.
So if someone interferes with a head count, they should be in solitary confinement? They should
Yes,
be?
yes,
Okay.
that's something that
What
they
else? I
can-
interrupted you. I just want to be sure I understand. What else?
Yes. So attempted escape, possession of weapon, attacking jailers or inmates, destroying security equipment within the facility. Those are all ones that are listed in the code for the state of Texas.
Okay. Are there any other?
Sometimes we use separation cells in order to separate gang members during times of unrest. Sometimes we utilize separation cells when somebody comes in initially in order to prevent them from talking with or intimidating other
What do you mean
witnesses.
by separation cells?
It's a single person cell. So we will put them in a single person cell so that they cannot intimidate any of any of the co-conspirators in a case. And I'll give you a good example, being down on the border. Sometimes we'll
Can I
arrest.
ask you this? Sorry to interrupt.
No,
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
run out of time. I apologize, Sheriff. If a person's put in a separation cell, is that considered solitary confinement?
There is no such term in the state of Texas. It's separation cell, sir.
Evasion and advocacy back to Boyd and Peeler. Kennedy asks again. Peeler says, Boyd evades. 2 out of 4 witnesses refuse to give any meaningful opinion. Only the sheriff laid out clear conditions. That silence, it speaks volumes. Why this matters. Solitary confinement isn't just a political football. It's a serious issue with psychological damage, safety concerns, and legal challenges. Kennedy's point was about understanding exceptions and real-world messiness. When experts won't give direct answers, how do we make good law? Hit that subscribe button right now. We break down moments like this every week. No fluff, just facts and fire. Kennedy asked a simple question. 1 expert said no. 1 gave real-world conditions. 2 dodged. It's a masterclass in political interrogation. What do you think? Is solitary confinement ever justified? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.